Our next guest is an Emmy and James Beard award-winning Food Network host and best-selling cookbook author. Her 12th cookbook, Modern Comfort Food, is on sale now. Please welcome back to the show our friend Ina Garten. Hello, Ina. How are you?
Hi, Seth. So good to see you.
It's always
Wish
so
we
good
were
to
the
see
same
you.
place, though.
I know, it's not the same place. Of course, the last time we saw each other was maybe the most fun time we've ever had together. We went day drinking together, Ina. And I think we
have a
can
bone
admit
to
I
pick.
drank more than you.
No, I understand. I drank less than anybody ever drank on day drinking with Seth Meyer. So I need a redo. And none of those little shot glasses. You know, I'm bringing my own glass.
Well, I noticed you posted this. Oh my God, there. Thank you for
That's what I'm
showing that.
bringing.
Because I saw you posted this on social media and I was like, where was this, Ina? When we were drinking it up. Now, it should be noted, you drank less than I did, but you know, a lot of your, at the time, people you worked with, some of your colleagues were there, and they did say it was the drunkest they'd ever seen you. So you did have something.
That was something.
I was very drunk,
say
and I just want to
that-
show everybody how supportive a friend you are. Look at that lovely, just a hand on my arm being like, they're there. It'll be over soon.
I do remember you trying to decorate a cake. It
Yeah,
wasn't
let's
pretty.
try to, I don't think we need to remind everybody of how badly
It
that
was so much fun. It was just
a
great.
blast. This is a lovely book. A book that was planned. The idea of food is comfort, is comfort food. It was planned for the election. You did not know that it would also be coming back when people during a pandemic might want to find comfort in food. So it's a well-timed book, unfortunately.
All the layers. I mean,
Yeah.
the pandemic and racial justice and all the issues that are going on. Everybody's so completely stressed. It's amazing. It really is crazy.
And I think, you know, when you're stressed and yet you also want to cook, maybe now is not the time for more experimental cooking. Maybe now's the time to sort of cook the sort of recipes in here that are the food you're familiar with that have sort of simpler preparation.
So what are your favorite comfort foods?
I mean, you know, mashed potatoes, you know, baked chicken, stuff like that.
I have a mashed potatoes with lemon zest in it in the book. That's so good. And you know what else? Emily Blunt gave me a recipe for her roast potatoes that you actually cook, parboil, and then you let them dry out. And then you toss them with oil and bake them. And they're so crisp on the outside, and the inside, they're like mashed potatoes. They're amazing. If you like mashed potatoes, you'll be gone on this one.
I didn't know this about Emily Blunt. I didn't know that people were allowed to
She's a
just
great cook.
pitch recipes to you. And it feels like
you know,
you
we
should
just hang
have,
out
based
and
on our
talk
friendship,
girl
you
talk.
should have
You know how
asked
it
if I had any.
Trade makeup secrets.
Hey, one of the things a lot of people cooked that I think they thought would bring them comfort and maybe didn't during this pandemic, and obviously much has been written about it, are sourdough, the sourdough starter. How do you feel like this trend will last?
I can't tell you how many people emailed me and said, what should I do about the sourdough starter? And I'm like, I've never made sourdough bread in my life. So I had to make stuff up. I think it's going to last for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was maybe the first week of the pandemic, I got a lot of questions. After that, nothing. Radio silence.
My takeaway is I've always been a fan of sourdough, and then you try to make one and you're like, this is a pretty needy bread. Like, it wants a lot of attention.
Everyone is different. You know, do you start with a starter or do you get the free yeasts in the air? I mean, like, how about go to the bakery and get a sourdough bread and have a good time?
Absolutely. And I think, you know, now is a good time, obviously, if you can, if it's safe, it's really important to go to things like bakeries to, you know, support restaurants. It's a really hard time. How do you feel like this time that we're living through has reminded people the importance their relationship to food has, insofar that it supports your relationship with your friends and family?
Well, you know, the thing that happened was everything was so busy. Everybody's running around like crazy. And all of a sudden it was just stopped. It was quiet. And I think we really got back to the stuff that was important, which is cooking and taking care of the people around us, maybe roasting something and leaving it at a neighbor's house. I think we got back to what we really used to love doing. And it was simple. I mean, I had a dinner party the other night and I had no time to cook. So I got pizzas from Sam's in East Hampton, which is great. And I set a great table and we sat out under the stars and it was a gorgeous night with a big fire in the fire bowl. And we had a wonderful time. And that's all we need. I mean, it doesn't have to be some big fancy dinner with octopus eyeballs and and foam.
Right.
It just needs to be something where you're sharing something together and you have a good time.
Something we shared during this time was that we both produced our shows remotely by ourselves. Basically, we were the full staff. How did you find
Wasn't
that time?
that fun?
It's fun to be back around people that know what they're doing.
Well, you had Alexa, right?
Alexi was not that helpful. She
Well, I didn't
doesn't
even have
watch the
Alexa.
show, so she didn't really know what we were aiming for. And I feel safe to say this about her with the confidence that she'll never see this.
You know, but you didn't have to cook food.
That's true.
I had to do
That's
my
true. I should
hair.
take a big
I had to
step
do
back
my
and
makeup.
make sure
I
that's
was
clear.
the food stylist, the prop stylist, the mic person. I wasn't very good at the mic. I used to forget to turn it on. I had 2 iPhones as cameras. I had to set them up, the detail shot. And then I was exhausted. Then I had to be the presenter. It was, it was hard.
You had a far, now that you mention it, a far, far higher bar than I had. So.
Oh, and then I had to do the dishes. You didn't have to do the dishes.
No, I didn't have to do the dishes. Now I am worried my wife's going to see this, so I just like to say I love you, babe. It's always such a pleasure to see you, Ina. Congratulations on the book, and I
Thank you.
can't wait to
Thank
see
you.
you in person again soon.
It was really fun. Okay, great to see you. Stay
Great to see you
safe.
too. Modern Comfort Food is available now.